Hello, this is Zach from Steven. Good morning. There's obviously something wrong in the Netherlands. I'm wearing a scarf. I'm wearing my winter coat. It's proper cold, and it's 8 a.m. here in the Netherlands, and it's proper Game of Thrones down here. Uh, I hope the warm weather will return soon because I'm missing it already. I actually watched the latest episode of Game of Thrones last night, and well, it was a proper episode. I really enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the season. What's also cool is today for the Steam blockchain. It's April 15th, and we have three important events today. The first one will be Steam Monsters, right? Steam Monsters will introduce the Tron community to the game, and they will do this through an event, some sort of Kickstarter event where you can send C tokens or TRX tokens, and people can get cool new cards that are not in the game yet. And I think it's the right move. I think it's smart of them to reach out to other communities to see if they can find more players, more people willing to invest in the game, more people willing to play the game, more people willing to host tournaments. It just makes sense to me. Don't worry, everything will still be on Steam. So even when the Tron people come over, they will have to make a Steam account. They will have to have some Steam power to interact with the blockchain, but it will all be through an interface that is, well, I guess Tron friendly. I guess I can say that. So super cool. They will rebrand the game in the future. I talked about this before because the name Steam Monsters, it started out for the Steam community, right? But if I can understand it from their perspective, if they want to expand the game, reach new audiences, that the name Steam Monsters might be, well, a bit too niche, right? So the game is going to be called Splinterlands, which is the world the game is played in, and yeah, I think it's the right move. And as long as everything stays on Steam, right, and everyone that plays the game needs a Steam account, needs some Steam power for RC credits to interact with the blockchain, then everything will be all right. And I think that's a really cool event, and that will happen today. Another cool event is Steam Hunt. Excuse me. Steam Hunt is had a IEO or several IEOs on several exchanges. Very successful. They sold millions of Hunt tokens in these IEOs, right, for 2 cents each. So they will have a fair value, and they're going to be traded today. And that's, I guess, no, I'm quite sure it's the first project built on the Steam blockchain that will be traded on an exchange. It is still an REC20 token on Ethereum. They are still waiting for SMTs to become ready on Steam, but they can move forward in this way. They can add value to the project, and I think that it's super cool. So this will be traded today, and it will get a fair value, and I'm gonna follow it with interest. I'm so curious what it will do for several reasons. Obviously, if you watch my blog, we're on Steam. If you want to have the maximum return on investment on your Steam power, right now you have to put it in a bot, right? And the bot will basically upvote in your name. It's sort of equal to upvoting yourself 10 times a day, but without the guild. So not everyone agrees. I think they had their place in a time where it wasn't possible to get a better ROI, right? A return on investment. But Steemhunt has promised that if you delegate to them, that you will get more return on investment than a Bitbot can offer. And I think that is super cool because Steam power that is now in bots will flow to projects like Steemhunt. That's how I see it. And make those projects stronger, make them grow stronger, make them grow larger. And yeah, I see a bright future in investments like that. So I think that's super cool. So they will be listed. As you know, I have earned quite a few Hunt tokens by delegating to them. And I've also earned Hunt tokens because I was part of the airdrop that they offer to all Steamians that had Steam power. I learned something new though, that those tokens won't be released all at once. So there will be a sort of power down period for those tokens that I've earned of 92. I thought it was 92 days. Don't pin me down on it, but I guess it makes sense. About 3 months to get all those tokens liquid, and I can trade them if I want to. So super cool, and yeah, I'm very happy for Steam Hunt, and I hope they will be very successful on the exchange and can bring new and more people to their project and make it grow, right? It will be good for Steam as well. So that is super cool. The last thing I want to talk about is Blocktrade's worker proposal. So that is going to be finished today, and then it can be implemented in the blockchain by Steemit Inc. whenever they feel ready. The worker proposal system, or the I think it's called Steem proposal system, sort of works the same as on BitShares, right? With a major difference that I forgot to think about really is if you want to vote on proposals. So what it is anyone will be able to make a proposal, right, to make the Steem blockchain better, stronger, or market it, you name it. You can basically propose anything for a small fee. The community will be able to vote, and the proposal that rise to the top will be funded. But the big difference between how it used to be on BitShares, from what I've read from Blocktrade's post, is that you need to have Steem power to be able to vote, right? So there's a lot of Steem on exchanges, and these guys, they cannot vote on proposals. So it needs to be powered up, it needs to be staked for your vote to have value. And I think that is really strong. The only reservation I have, and I still have, is where's the funding going to come from, right? So I believe the funding is now going to be voluntary, right? I think Steemit Inc. will fund some, and the community will probably fund some on proposals they like, but it's voluntary, right? What they are thinking about, and that's where I have some reservations, is we have a reward pool, right? We have inflation of new Steem, and they are thinking about tuning some of that inflation towards this worker proposal system and fund the proposals with that. And that inflation will most likely come from auto rewards. So if you're an auto on Steem, if you will get a little less, because part of your potential income or potential earnings, I guess, will flow to this worker proposal system to make Steem stronger. And I've asked around many times to a lot of people to give me examples of things that will be proposed on the worker proposal system that we can't do without, or that are not happening today. And as of yet, I haven't gotten any answers. But it's going to be online soon. It requires a hard fork, so it will take probably about, I guess, 8 weeks before it's fully implemented, 8 to 12 weeks. And then we'll see what's being proposed. And if it's, let's see. And it is cool. I am pretty excited about it now, just to see, or Steem will have something, how can I say, new to offer, I guess. You can see what people are thinking, they can offer their ideas, and there is potential here that Steem will come out much stronger from this, and if the ideas are great. And it's just one of those things. There's always development going on the Steem blockchain. These are just 3 things, and this is one day, April 15th, and it's a beautiful thing. All right, this is what I had to say this morning. So 3 cool events taking place today, and it's pretty excited to be Steemian today, and I wish you guys a fantastic week. I know it's Monday, so not always the best day of the week, but with this news, you should be pretty happy. All right, this was Axel from Steemit. Bye bye.